Welcome to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere, taking a look at JASMY and a few other coins to continue the night on this wonderful Friday. Well, all right, let's get it started. Take a look at JASMY. It looks like it's already testing the 786 support a couple times, and could be getting coiled up here. It looks like a good. I mean, it could be a possible, good setup for a takeoff to check out this resistance at 0.0826. That could be a possibility that's setting up, but I do always talk about I really don't like this creepy crawly up to the top, but it does have this higher high end, but it's it's a little bit. We're right at a point to where it could possibly just test this 618 resistance real quick, or definitely have some dippy action down to the 786. We definitely got to keep an eye on BTC and keep an eye on what BTC is doing. I know in the beginning when JASMY came out, we were looking for bottoms on JASMY, and when we did start hitting the bottoms, it was around 0.07, right around this price. So I know we're back. We kind of went all the way up and over, and we're back at the 786, and here we are. If we do lose support here, definitely going to be looking for that 0.0607, and definitely looking for some accumulation. We did put some lower price targets in there. We did put 0.02 on the table. We're not out of the woods yet with BTC, and how low can you go? It remains to be seen. Especially from the last video, we talked about that. So if we do get a good bounce, definitely got that same price action as far as the upside. We definitely got to get over this 0.1179 for some accumulation. Next move up. So definitely got to keep an eye on those prices. Once we get over this 0.0826, look for some support and that next move up. So that would be the ideal situation. When I start seeing them basically have this upward crawl, if it just continues up, and usually have some capitulation, straight down like that, kind of like what was setting up here. So I keep an eye on, I started looking for some sales when they start doing that, but it's just I can't help but notice, but the flag almost setup scenario here. Could this possibly be setting up for that scenario? It remains to be seen. So we'll keep an eye on JASMY. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow, and we'll see where we're going. Could possibly just get some sideways action as well until BTC figures out what it's going to do. So yeah, definitely keeping an eye on JASMY. The prices are actually getting pretty awesome, and I wouldn't mind getting in some ultimate accumulation at some low price action. So we'll keep an eye on that. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So we're gonna take a look at ALCX next. Looks like it's at 307 today. This scenario here is looking, basically the same scenario that kind of how BTC is kind of setting up. So, but that, and we'll see how this play action plays out as far as the next couple of days here. So kind of gives an idea of what the pattern set up. But this is crypto, and a lot of the pattern scenarios really don't set up. If one of these coins gets some FU money, they could have the bearish pattern in the world, and it just ignites. So that's why we love crypto, because it's so unstable and volatile. So, so that's why we got to keep an eye on this price action. So definitely keep an eye on. We're looks like it's consolidating, basically, playing out with one of the scenarios that we talked about in the last video we did on ALCX, the 618 at 281 and the 786 at 258 is some definite support. A lot of the coins do, basically pull down to the the support, but when I see some patterns like this start setting up, and it does have a higher height in on this end, which it did test the top of this here, which is, it actually would, it's looking iffy for me as far as ALCX. So I do start keeping an eye on this, the lower prices down here, 229. I did put that on the table the other day, was 229 and 247 as far as, the lowest resistance down, looking for the floor. So when I start seeing these head and shoulders scenarios kind of start playing out, that those are the prices I start looking for as far as the coins. And so but you always want to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always do what's right for you. So a lot of the coins, they should be starting to look for the floor, sometime soon. So, and that's what our hopes are, biggest hopes are. But I'm going to keep buying until the bottoms as much as I can. So whatever coins are hitting bottom, I'm going to be right there doing some accumulation. So definitely keep an eye on ALCX. Oh, excuse me. And so definitely got to keep an eye on that price action. As far as ALCX, we've got the same prices as far as the next leg up. We got to get over this 352, and then up to 364, and then the next price action after that 393. So do we make it up that high? That remains to be seen. So we'll keep an eye on that price. We'll do a follow-up video throughout the weekend and see where we're at. We'll see what scenario plays out into tomorrow. So keep an eye on BTC. Everybody in ALCX, good luck. Let's move on through the evening to LCX. LCX looks like it's actually trying to make some action to the top. It's got some resistance here. Definitely has to come back over the 786 at 0.1770, and we definitely got to get over this 0.2063 for a grasp at some support and accumulation, and then start making that next move up. So that would be the ideal situation. A lot of the lower prices that we put in are starting to get hit, as you can tell, and if we do lose support here, this scenario at the 0.0320 is definitely on the table. But I'm sure there's a micro fib here and there, and so we just definitely got to keep an eye on that as far as the price action. And we've got the same prices as far as breakout action, 0.3140, and we could almost breakout action could possibly be over, well, we'll keep it at the 0.3140. So we had that up there, all this week. So some next move up to the top would be 0.3140, and that's the price we'll stick with as far as some breakout action. Let's move up to XLM. XLM's at 0.26, still holding steady. Looks like it's we did hit a lot of the lower price targets. I've been actually holding out for this 17 cents. I've been looking for it. I've been lurking. I've been sitting here waiting for it. And am I gonna get it? That remains to be seen. But I'm out here lurking. I'm waiting for some accumulation. And but that's just my game plan, and that's what I plan to do. So if it doesn't get down here, oh well. And I definitely got some good accumulation at some good prices up here. So for everybody and all the coins listed, good luck. And you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So everybody and all these coins, good luck. You also have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.